Oh, well, hey, yo.
Well, you're not even there yet. It's just the opening.
Oh, okay. I saw the shift, and I was like, it's time to lock in.
Yeah.
So you're saying wait for a second.
Yeah. Too early.
Okay.
D-lock.
Yeah. Unlock.
Yeah.
And then relock again.
Yeah.
Hello. It is I, your internet friend, Jeffrey K. Horkins, and however it came to be, you've fallen ass backwards into Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated brewmaster Eric J. Benson, who you may know better as Edge Benson, Azerbaijan, or the notorious EJB. Now, what is the purpose of this program? I'm glad you asked. Oh, is there an alternate purpose?
No.
If there's an alternate purpose, we have to work it out before the show.
Yeah, well, fine.
All right. Now, historically, it's to make beer and drink it, but the poetic mode is to give you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. Now, and already before us, you can see the sacred tools of our craft, the crucible, the material components, right? So which one are we putting in here today?
A beer.
Well, I mean, that's the fantasy scenario for sure.
Yeah.
Is there any other specifics you can offer?
Oh, sure. Yeah, probably.
Let's see it.
This is Nightlight.
Oh, thanks, Cranston.
And because my brain is screwed, I don't remember why we made this.
Well, this is happening
more and more these days. Yeah, I'm getting older. You can just say it.
No. This is my own daughter is telling me that I'm frequently re-asking the questions that I have already asked, and then saying, "No, I've never told you about this." And she's like, "We have had this conversation about 10 times." Tank, did Eric pick up any aliases from Divvy the Loot? I mean, Divvy Loots
was like a decade
Divvy
ago.
Loots is like the OG handle. Every now and then it still gets seen. These days it's mostly the EJB out there. But Nightlight, if you have any other, it does. If you have any wisdom or knowledge about how this might have come to be called Nightlight. Oh, it's the winter. It was the dark winter of the East. Remember? It's like this
No.
is... Yeah. This
don't.
I've totally got it locked in.
You could just make like 5 different stories up, and I believe every one of them.
And you would absorb it.
Yeah, great.
I could certainly attempt it. But in this particular case, it is because the East, specifically the East of the United States, was having like brutal, gruesome weather. Out here, it was too hot for a coat. 2 days ago, but apparently it was demon behavior out that way. So the Nightlight is designed, Mystic Blizzard. It is designed to provide comfort under these conditions. Now, if you could please throw the video over to the laptop, Mr. Ghost, you can see what we are talking about here in terms of our strategy. So you can tell. If you look at this, it's got the pail, right? That's just the spine of most commercial brewing. The Munich for some breadiness, right? The oats, malted oats.
Malted oats.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even cooler. So, it's head retention, soapy mouthfeel.
Soapy mouthfeel?
Well, to me, I consider that
You fucking weirdo.
Well, it's not like a taste, but it is sort of like a maybe syrupy.
Yeah, that's better. How often do you put soap in
Well,
your mouth?
it's-
What are you,
it's-
getting in trouble as a 5-year-old?
I mean, I did have to eat a lot of soap.
Me too.
I mean,
I'm not saying I didn't,
I mean, the
but,
soap went right in,
Yeah.
and it's not good. That Irish Spring, not good. But and then on top of that, special
We were
beef
a
for
Dove household, you know.
oh yeah, Dove, clean out the mouth of young men. But special beef for caramel, chocolate rye. I mean, I don't think we need to go into that. American Ale 2 for a nutty, slightly fruity finish. And then Eureka in the boil and at the end.
Eureka.
Eureka. But what this means, among other things... Oh, new microphone for Eric. What this means, among other things, is that this is going to smell insane. Absolutely nuts. Big flavor. It demands to be eaten. With a mix like that,
There
Jesus.
goes the ABV right down with you.
Oh, it's right in the shitter.
Now it's only going to be 6.2.
Oh, just delicious. The chocolate rye comes in over the sweet, so nice. Now, so we're actually using 2 chambers here, right?
Yes.
Because there's 0.25 at the boil and then 0.25 at the end. Easy to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab these.
But so we had to switch out Eureka
Other
for Summit
tools.
because Eureka's hard to find.
Oh, I can see it.
So we're going to actually up this to about 3.5 or 0.35.
Yeah, okay. 3.5, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So 0.35 at the beginning and at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I mean, honestly, Eureka from a branding perspective, it does make sense that you would be excited if you found it.
Yeah.
The idea that it's rare, I feel like, is sort of built into the brand. All right. 0.35, you say. Valtaya Hobbies? Ho ho. Thanks so much. Everybody's coming. And Asmati Games, our friend Chris. Thanks, man. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
All right. Man, these smell great. Really sharp, tart. Get out there.
Sharp and tart.
Sharp and tart.
Sharp and tart. A sharp and tart.
Sharp and tart could be like a...
I said sharp and tart.
Yeah. I mean, I think show-wise, sharp and tart definitely sounds like a mid-'80s
Yeah, buddy cop.
buddy cop. Buddy cop situation.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
does smell sharp and tart.
You see what I mean? Powerful branding opportunities there. Now, let's get back in the mix for another 0.35.
Get back in the mix.
Right at the end.
Get back in the mix.
So what are the... Summit is like a good sub.
Yeah, citrusy, earthy, spicy, herbal.
Deal.
Exactly what we wanted with Eureka. So
Nice. Easy call. And it's available.
Yeah, and it's available.
Great news. Okay. Looking good. Sacred tools.
Sacred
Gone.
tools.
Gone. What you might call the hat of the crucible right here.
Sacred tools. Hold on. Lift that up.
What?
Lift it up, please, right now.
Is it not good?
Take this off.
What?
I don't want a piece of the bag in there.
Well, that's delicious. Listen, we're already losing flavor because there's no more plastic scrapings in the wort.
Yeah. So you're
now
just
you
gonna
want me. Now you
take
want
out
me to
the brown
remove.
bag?
Now you want me to remove the paper products as
Also,
well.
fucking eagle eyes, Benson.
Yeah, dude. I was just
Jesus.
gonna say it's just resting right here.
Yeah.
It's lit upon the edge. All right. Now, let's take it to the hoop.
Push it to the limit.
All right. Now, there has been a period of time.
Yep.
Typically, there's a new portion of the show.
You didn't even.
Oh, I wasn't even discussing it. I came here. I came here to do a job. But no, I mean we have had a tech services portion of the show each time at the beginning, and it's here. It's here again.
Here again.
Now, all we want this machine to do.
What is turn on?
Yeah, but now it has the list.
Oh.
So we are looking for Nightlight.
Next.
Come on, give me my beers. Okay, Castlevania. God, these great names. Nightlight. There we go. All right, loading it up. Start. Love what I'm seeing. Skip. I'm not running any tests. I'm running headlong into destiny.
Yeah, sure.
All right. No problem whatsoever. Although my little door here
Yeah.
is degrading significantly.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
Maybe just like a magnet.
Well, no, it isn't even about that. I tried to pick it up, and the entire top chevron in the upper right just went, real. It folded like origami, even though it was wood, which I think indicates a structural issue.
Your origami.
Yeah, exactly. Some glue up in the mix.
Whoa.
Right around the edge here.
Hey,
All right, Hill, we're Gucci gang on this though, right? Huh? Uh-huh. Sacred camera, what do you think?
Wrong camera.
No, this right here. What do you think? Nightlight, huh? Big branding right there. Yeah, exactly. Tank, now look. I suspect that you're as angry as I am that Eric...
Improve the beer? Yeah.
Well,
fuck me.
well, listen.
What a dickhead.
Frankly, you removed an ingredient.
Yeah.
A delicious ingredient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I always go into the brewery and say, give me your best bagged beer.
Yeah, I need your bag beer, please.
Yeah, please.
I
want it to taste like fucking cardboard.
Yeah. Finally. See, I knew it was just a matter of time until you came around to my way of thinking.
I know.
All right. Now, we have got Zima Brewski, which means what in beer terms? I mean, I know what it means in terms of our friend.
It's a red IPA filled with Golden Promise, Vienna, roasted barley, and crystal malts.
Oof.
And it's going to punch you in the face with Magnum.
Oh, yeah, Magnum up on top. What's the ABV?
Not going to tell you.
Well, I mean...
That high, huh?
All right. We'll do some smaller pours then.
It's not that bad.
Okay. But I was surprised to see, I think Ryan already knew because they talk more, but I was surprised to see Austin Creed / Xavier Woods in some kind of wrestling themed Dimension 20 program. I mean, very cool. I mean, he is like his star is definitely rising in the wrestling world. I think that his team, you know how it is. It's like his team did some kind of. There was probably somebody who was more in than I am, but I think that his like squad, New Day, like did a heel turn or something. And I think that he'll be very good at being a bad boy. I think that that's gonna function. And obviously, you know, role playing, wrestling, there's some pretty significant overlaps there, as we identified a million years ago. All right, so we know what the ingredients are. Rich.
Ooh, it's kind of nice. Very chocolatey. Very roasty.
God, it is. That's huge roast. Woo! Okay, now I want to know what the ABV is.
7.5.
Oh, okay. You can find that on the shelf. Yes. Yeah, Tank, exactly. Ryan is a sneakerhead for sure. Oh, Antidize. Now, are you new to the channel? Are you new to this program? I mean, because I'm prepared to unfold the entirety of our mystery to you right here.
Oh, fuck.
Right here from our Cavern of Delights. No, perfect. It's all good. No, it's all to the G. It's all to the G. Now listen. This show, I mean, obviously it has a ritual introduction, but if you look right down there, you will see the Acquisitions Intoxicated
I don't think they
sign.
can look right down there without
can.
Tom.
They can see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the machine.
Oh, no. Now we have cameras that we can use to show you the rest of it. Now, the takeaway for you is that, similar to our Acquisitions Incorporated role-playing shit, a long time ago, what is it,
Yeah, I don't
6?
fucking try 8, dude. Try 8. It's 2025.
Okay, so a very, very long time ago, we started doing a brewing show here on
goddamn
Twitch.
years ago.
Right? We have, now hundreds of recipes, right? So many recipes that, in fact, our brewing appliance gets mad. And Mr. Ghost, if you could activate the front camera, this young gentleman right here in the front, you can see here, already the vortex has begun to form. So we do some divination using the grains. Some light divination. We're not trying to go to hell. But you can see that this is a, inside a custom Android-based... Android? No, it's not Android. It's the other thing.
Raspberry Pi?
Yeah. There's a specific one. Arduino, that's it. So it's an Arduino. They're both. I mean, it's all the same shit. But essentially, inside here is a custom piece of software that can be driven by another custom piece of software, and somewhere between these two. Oh, now what's this now?
Fuck.
Overheat.
Did you put water in here?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because water was rising.
Okay. Doesn't seem like there's enough.
I was gonna say that seems
That's
pretty
empty.
That seems pretty light to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
Here.
2.5 gallons in there.
There should be 3 gallons.
Here, I'm gonna pause this because the beep is very loud. Here, so Antidice, now you're having an opportunity to experience the full range of home brewing delights. But yeah, this is a cool custom device. But if it does not have, the proper amount of water, of course, it gets very, very mad. Because the water is part of what, keeps it maintained. Because it has a big pump in there that it's using to essentially simulate, all the mad stirring and boiling that would go on in a traditional brewing environment. Right? Yeah. I mean, and we should be able to pour it right in the top. We'll literally be able to pour the rest of the water right in the top, put this back in, and it should be sufficient to keep the cooling going. But yeah, now you understand what our task is here. And so yes, we did in fact make this, but it's a collaboration. Because as you will see, we typically try to narrativize and make a story around all of our brewing adventures here on the show. Now, this is based on our friend, Austin/Xavier Woods, who has done Acquisitions Incorporated stuff with us in the past. And we made a beer to honor him and his strength. And I think that has basically happened here. But the chocolate is a big, big part of it. God, I think it smells really good too. What's your opinion?
It's great. Yeah.
Right? I feel it's nice. It's nice to have a winner after so much weirdness. Because as we have described, there's all kinds of things that can occur when you are home brewing. Antidice, it's my great pleasure. Happy to have you here at the show. Now, and of course, SA is an old hand at all of this. Now, there's also a naming phase.
Yep, totally.
I mean, you're going to see the entire ritual unfold here. We'll see if it's to your liking. But Ghost is going to grab us a little bit of extra water. We will throw it right here inside our Nightlight tank. Now, I think that's funny because we had an issue in the past where we weren't sure 100% what was happening with the beer. So I see that he has now put the sticker on the brew kettle. Exactly right. He's put the sticker on the brew kettle ahead of time, which I respect. It's very, very good. All right, now. Bloop. Now, let me grab this. Oh, yeah, that's real light. I mean, you gotta lug these motherfuckers around. Here you go. This is, I mean, if you want more of the background. Yeah, right? If you want more of the background on how this device works and how we get down, it's like the fucking Salt Bay. You got a whole pose. Now, let's put this back on there. So, essentially, one of the weird things that this, automated brew device does is it lets you use a corny keg. If you've ever worked at a restaurant in the dish pit or in the bar back, anything like that, you know all about corny kegs. That's where you get your soda syrups and so forth. And so their idea was to make a machine There we go. Make a machine that you could use these essentially, industrial objects. They're trivially easy to get used, like $35. And it essentially uses that as the brew kettle. And then you also can, and then you ferment here at the end. Now, let's see if this is sufficient to operate.
Sufficient to operate.
Resume. Yes. I can hear the pump going crazy.
And the bumps?
Pumps and the bumps? I feel like that was quite a wild turn for MC Hammer.
I'm not gonna,
First album, Pray. We need to pray just to make it today. Third album, Pumps and the Bumps. We like the girls with the pumps and the bumps. Hey, I mean, I feel like there's, to my mind, there's, message-wise, it's a hard left. It's a hard left turn, right? Now, okay, now we know exactly what's happening. That smells like $1 million. Scoticus, this is exactly right. The Cornelius keg, typically 5 pounds. Yeah, in here, they're basically 5-gallon vessels, and very, very, as an industrial standardized thing, it's a very, very handy thing to put in there. Now, they can occasionally get haunted.
Haunted!
They can get haunted by ghosts and spirits.
Of memories past.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Tank 54.
Fuck that thing.
Right? Definitely has a devil in it.
Yeah.
Or something. It doesn't want good beer to be made inside of it, and it resists any attempt. Yeah, if only 5 pounds. That would be amazing. Well, I mean, this is, Demetrius, the fantasy scenario is that Cornelius Keg invented the Cornelius Keg. Like, his parents could never have known. But we have an opportunity here to put him in our campaigns, right? Now, okay, so Zimmerbrewski is a wicked monster. Mm-hmm. That is a demon machine, and I need to be very careful.
No, you don't.
I need to be very careful about going back over to that steel teat and securing additional ones. But no, this is, I mean, it certainly could be. Yeah, it certainly could be, yeah. But Tank, it's going to require both. It's going to require sage. You're going to have an old priest and a young priest. Mm-hmm. Like, you got to do some real anti-demon type shit. Now, Maris Otter. Well, no, and Demetrius, there's lots of, So does it need 1 more gallon?
No.
No?
Something's wrong with it.
Something's goofed? Okay. Now.
When you put it in, did you put
the cap back on?
The withdrawal drain, the little tube that's on the hat, I believe you called it?
Yeah.
Is that in there?
It should be.
Okay.
Here, let me grab this. Shush. So now we think that it's actually just goofed.
Something maybe a little left in there. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay there. All right. I mean,
Only thing could be is that the rubber tubes are kinked.
Kinked?
Yeah, it's too far forward, too far back, and it's not being able to draw water.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely we haven't used this Cornelius keg very much either.
Yeah, this is where the fuck did this come from?
Okay. Came off okay. Let's see. There's a very specific weird. I mean, I've never seen it before, but there's a very specific attachment. It's this weird sort of ball-mediated plastic graboid. Yeah.
It was pulling the water out fine.
Oh no! I mean, you can look in the vessel and see.
I think it wasn't sucking it back up.
Okay. Well, I do have I mean, this rod is in the top here.
That doesn't matter.
Oh no, the.
It's not coming out of the bottom. Of
Oh, you mean the actual straw
Yes,
that exists
straw.
inside?
Yeah.
Oh no, if it's pulling water though.
It was pulling water.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of water in there.
No,
I mean,
he's saying it's not coming back into here. It's not coming out of the. It's not coming out of the Z back into here to recycle.
I see. There we go. All right, well, I will put the hat back in and we'll be sad. We're gonna look at these grains, evidence of our sin. Okay. Ugh.
When was the last time the Z was cleaned?
Last week.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing about the Z that is nice, is that you really do just have to put a tab in it, like a dish tab, and then run the clean process, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I am still curious about the amount of water, but because this tank is essentially completely empty.
It's completely empty. It's not draining out of the Z.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Am I just talking to my fucking self?
Yes.
What's that?
It's that.
Yeah. Whoa.
You
See?
doing okay down there?
Well, kinda. Now I'm much better now. All right. All right. You go back in here.
No, don't put it back in there. Keep the lines straight so they're not.
Oh, do you want me to try to run it out here?
Yeah. Maybe reposition the tank. I don't know.
Let's try.
Pulling out the plastic, the grain bed.
Here?
Yeah.
You think?
Because it's not coming out to that straw.
Oh, I see. Here, let's try.
It's heavy as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I got it okay. All right, so if we...
Is the straw in there?
Should be, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, something's just not pulling out. It probably just wasn't set properly. That probably wasn't set properly in there.
Well, here, let's try this. I mean, we'll just put it in there. We'll hit it again. We'll see if it worky. And
All the way back.
oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Well.
When it was, you got cocky.
Yeah.
Jumping.
And don't
jeez.
put the
Told you that thing was heavy.
front thing on either.
Sure.
Just no heat.
All right, resume. Let's try this.
You'll be here coming in the keg. Starts pouring.
Yeah, I hear something tinkling in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's-
It's tinkling.
Yeah, it's not strong. Well, here, we're gonna see a beep. We're gonna listen for a beep very soon, and see how it goes.
Anyway.
Well, here, yeah, Tank, this is exactly right. It's like whenever I see an issue with it, I'm like, oh, there's got to be something I can fiddle with. All right, now, so knowing what we know now,
Nope. Fuck.
Goof Troop,
Yep. Fuck it.
yeah, it's not coming back out into the.
I'll
The straw.
Look at it. I'll break it down and take a look at it.
It might be the keg.
That might be.
The in spout might be clogged.
Is the keg empty?
Yes.
Well, then here. One moment.
What do you? Okay, well, listen. We have an opportunity here to put in concepts, brewing themes, agony, ruin, slow. Wobble pop, yes, we're doing fine. Now, but we can turn all of this consternation, anger, and rage into an incredible new beer product. Right?
For anyone who doesn't know, this is a corny keg.
Oh, I see. You're saying completely swap.
Just because that's empty now, right?
Pretty much. Damn near.
Swap them out and just see what happens.
All right.
Either it'll work or it won't work, and then
I mean, that's...
game over.
No, that's true. All right, hat off. Tube.
Eventually, we run out of things to fix, then it'll work.
All right. We're getting a nice seal here. Kiss from a rose on the gray. Ooh. All right. All right, now this is the very last test.
Yeah. This fails, game over.
After this, it is what it is. We have to make our peace with it. But so we got the grains in there. It's like we're halfway there.
They're living on a prayer.
Ho ho. All right. All right, last attempt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna press play on the boombox.
Fairly quickly.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's maybe 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's the keg.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, is the keg? Okay. I will put that keg in the bad boy area.
Yeah. And then there's there's a large scale bottle brush. Sometimes those straws need the industrial.
Yeah,
It's one thing to run the
It's
machine.
not the straw, it's the in.
The actual port?
It's the import, yeah.
Alright, I'll give it a go, see if we can get it clean.
There was a pause.
Now it's draining.
There we are. Yeah. Now here's what I will say. It does sound indecorous. It does sound like someone is peeing directly into the
More
keg.
than when Eric was pouring that water?
I would say more, yeah, because this is more of it like hitting directly against the ceramic. No, we don't melt kegs. Essay. Now, but what we do need now is style and theme. We need a brand new.
A whole new theme.
We need a whole new theme with new horizons to pursue. I mean, I guess that's true in some ways, Tank. No. What are we thinking? Yeah, I was just gonna say, Demetrius, he tried to put the label on ahead of time, and look what's happened.
Don't you fucking do it.
Not
Switch it.
No, I'm gonna put this right on there.
Don't you fucking do it.
Why?
Because it's gonna ruin this one now.
With the sticker?
Yep. It goes through these devil hands.
Well, here, yeah, but my hands are not his hands.
10 minutes, you're gonna get a beep.
Dude, that would be amazing. Honestly, if the curse was carried that way. Nah, it's not a stanky one.
You stanky, friend. I don't care.
Yeah. You nasty. All right, now. Yes. Okay, so vibes, though. No, pea-themed beer. No.
No.
You're in
Fuck
keg.
off.
Essay, listen, you are, as is typical, you are starting at the end. You are starting with the name, and eventually we will do it this way.
No, Dyer, Jerry, whatever he touches, it gets fucked. It's just not dice. It's just magic fingers of.
What about sauce?
Okay, I'll give you that.
What about the famous Holkins Bolognese?
Yeah. I mean, it's not famous yet, but it should be.
It should be. It should be.
There's a lot going on there.
No, I mean, Rouse was great. You got rolled up.
I mean, if I could say anything, all you need to do is cut the. You take out a mandolin and cut the carrots a little thinner, super thin, so they melt away.
I mean, that would be great.
Because
the other way to do it is obviously to use the food processor and liquefy.
that too. Yeah.
No, some kvass. Yeah, all we need is some bread. I liked the kvass. I thought the kvass was good. Now, what's that?
I had a thought.
Yeah.
Not this time.
They're gonna break the
What
machine.
do you guys think about making cheese?
Well,
We know lots of people who have these heritage skills. In fact, I used to do a coffee for cheese trade And then beyond that, it seems to me like there's a very cool opportunity. I had gotten cool feedback on the coffee episode that we did, but there's lots of different types of crafts we could get at on this show, for sure.
Cheese and beer are they're in the same zone.
Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, they're incredible combos. Cheese, beer, sauce with the pretzel. Unbelievable. Have we done a cake-themed beer?
Mute my mic.
Yeah. Have we done a cake-themed beer? Yes. We've done many, many beers based on...
Figure out a theme.
Yep. We've done many beers based on baked goods of all kinds. In the 1800s when you were young. He. I say no. Major Death, thank you so much. No. It was pure delight. We each realized that we had a need. Oh, Stringer. Yeah, so...
We're not going to do Malort.
So we, as a celebration, to my mind, one of the funniest, it's so crazy, one of the funniest games I ever played in. Yeah, well, it wasn't bad eventually, but that first contact, Laura, with the Malort was beyond. I don't know what ort means, but Dyer is correct when it comes to the prefix. Now, what I would say was, and it was in the Gloomhaven RPG. The Gloomhaven RPG is so legit. It is so good. It is so fun. If you play a lot of Theater of the Mind type stuff, or you're playing D&D, which has wargaming type stuff in it, and then you switch to making the combat resolution system like a real do or die set of interactions with a lot of individual complexity, a lot of sophisticated overlaps between characters. Laura's character was like a demonic lounge, not even a lounge singer, but like the sort of singer whose music is...
You haven't even found a fucking theme yet, have you?
No, we were talking about something. They were suggesting a Malort themed beverage, and
nope.
We're cutting that off at the knees. Josh Groblin. It's wicked. Yeah, it fucks though. No, Groblin. it's that's not a typo, unfortunately. Yeah, Malorta from work. Despair and human suffering. Okay.
Well, that's okay. Well, fuck, man.
I think that's a pretty common combination with beer. No. So I do want to announce that somehow, some way, we did manage to resolve the issue with this machine. It took some doing, but we got there. Now, I do not hate this, Timothy. I think Goblin
beer.
what they do, I think is a winner.
If that doesn't end up skunky, it's not correct.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the truth is that no matter what happened, I think we get 54 out and use it for the Goblin beer. You don't even add any yeast. Just let whatever happens in there happen. It's like a Las Vegas situation. Mm-hmm. Beer for chickens?
The fuck? Alan, you
Beer for
drunk?
horses.
What we do in the muck, yeah. Kobolds. Let's see. Dyer, come now. Yeah, I feel like we got a couple, between Despair and Goblin beer, I think we got something good. I don't know how we incorporate chicken.
What in the fuck?
What?
Despair and Goblin beer? Okay.
Yeah.
We got nothing better than that.
Well, no, Goblin beer kicks ass.
Sure.
Salt risen red. I just need product. Oh, that's true. Fred Chicken, too, does have some powerful brands. You can make a beer out of these icons, I guess. Heel turn is a very good theme.
Didn't we already do that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Heel turning is a concept?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. I think it's very good. Right. Now, okay, there's the poll right there. Beer for children,
Strong babies.
small beer. Yeah. No, my grandma Shirley used to talk to me about the sugar tit, which is apparently when you soak the end of a rag in whiskey and then give it to babies. This is a normal thing to do for the youth. Yeah. I think that works, Frosty. I think that if we have, or just a boot. People do a shoey? Is this a...
Yeah.
I've only heard about this like third hand. I have never had a beer out of a shoe.
It's champagne out of it.
I could do it right now, I guess. The leather shoe, see, the leather shoe would actually keep it in there.
No, you just.
Oh, no, I think I get the concept. I'm saying I haven't taken part in this ritual.
Well, isn't it supposed to be champagne?
No.
Champagne?
No, it's
Yeah.
beer. It's after a rugby match or
Oh, I see.
when you win something.
All right, now, goblin beer it is. It's time. Oh, they have boots. They have boots at Prost. I think they're still in business up there on Finney Ridge.
Yep.
For a while, Eric was hooked. I used to have my name on there. It was very cool. Champagne out of a lady's slipper. All right, now, so we have goblin beer as our concept. Tomboy Notes is being loaded right now. Now we simply need to get the powerful information right out of here.
Great. What?
Wait, we just need all the statistics.
What beer are we doing?
Goblin.
I think it was goblin beer.
It was goblin beer.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't need statistics. We need a style. There's no such style called goblin.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Well, I mean, have you updated Beersmith?
Yeah. No goblin.
Goblin. You're just G-O. See, there's goblin beer right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the truth, Laura, is that dank is an easy tasting note. I mean, that's a very, very easy flavor to get.
I would say pale ale because we're not feeding these goblins anything expensive.
Yeah. It's lo-fi, right?
Yep.
And you can do lots with pale. Okay. I mean, I feel like you go the Saison route.
Sure.
That's got the weird flavors. It's very practical. You just throw any old thing in there.
Yeah, or a dark mild.
Tell me more about the dark mild.
It's dark and mild.
Okay. Deal.
It's just a kind of medium, average beer. It was just made for the day, and you could drink a lot of it.
British styles.
British. It's a brown ale,
Yeah.
and
Just right in the middle.
you'd give it to the mass workers.
There you go. All right. 3 cool choices. Take a look. Yeah. Are we goblins that brew or brewing for goblins? It sounds to me like you have a new game idea. Stringer, please. No. I've got a headcanon already. This is beer for goblins. But it could be beer for goblins by goblins. I'm telling you, if we hand this over to Dave, it's over. For goblins by goblins, a whole new line. Now, Jux, this is the question that is going to be in front of us. This is why we're working on the lore right now. Isn't goblin beer just like natty light? Now, certainly there are human beings who comport themselves in a goblinian fashion, and they are known to consume natty light. Now, that said, there's a lore aspect here. I think we're talking about actual goblins and not those who comport themselves as goblins. That's my feeling. No, that was CBGB. Demetrius. Mm-hmm. Or CBGBs, I think.
CBGB.
Yeah, Fugga Bugga might end up being the name already. Dog Slicer Ale. Oh yeah, there's absolutely going to be goblins that put on airs, Asmati, for sure. 100%. Here, no, hold on. No, Dyer, are you trying to move this in an insane clown posse direction? Are you suggesting that juggalos are a type of goblin?
I wouldn't say no.
I mean, I think we've all been to the gathering of the juggalos, maybe more than once. I think we've all.
I'd like to go as just an experiment. Just to see
I would
what
like
the
to go
fuck-
as an anthropologist and take notes.
Really, just to see what the fuck. It's got to be a shit show.
I bet it is fucking.
Does it still happen?
Oh yeah.
Does ICP still play at it? Like, aren't they like 90 now?
No. They're still going.
Oh, okay.
And obviously the rest of the roster, it's a lot of shows. There's gonna be some wrestling. Dark Mild, which I think that's a cool style for a goblin beer, in my opinion. I think that works, and it's a small, like the goblins themselves, right?
Okay, so your ABV is only 3 to 4%.
It's tiny.
They're very small.
Yeah, but I like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Okay, ABV. No, is 3%, is that like a small beer? I've just heard the term small beer.
The hell is a small beer?
Oh, I thought I learned this term from you.
No, you definitely did not.
There we go. It's a lager or ale that contains a lower amount of alcohol by volume than most others, usually between 0.5 and 2.8. So this is below. Mm-hmm. And my guess is that even like the kvass, like that sort of stuff, real low ABV in there. Like even kombuchas and stuff are down here in this space. I mean, at meal times in the Middle Ages, persons of all ages drank small beer, particularly while eating a meal at the table. It's hard to establish the associated alcoholic content since records of brewing practice do not exist much before the Georgian era. Yeah, correct. It was common for workers who engaged in laborious tasks to drink more than 10 imperial pints of small beer a day to quench their thirst. And of course it's kvass. I mean it's wheat, right? It's
Cleaner than water.
Exactly. It's liquid, it's just bread. It's just a liquid bread. Okay. And here is what I like, is that the channel is dedicated, so dedicated to the goblin theme that they want to go with 3%. They're not, sometimes they go wild on the ABV.
Is that the lowest ABV we've had?
I think 3 is down at the very bottom. Exactly, this is the other thing, Tank. I love this. 3% to a goblin is plenty. All right, so 3% they claim.
Okay.
All right, put that in my notes.
And the SRM is anywhere between 12 and 25.
Okay.
You can see the difference in color range. Hopefully on the screen soon. Tom?
Yes, I am. Now, so this is, I mean, these are actually material choices here.
Oh yeah. You got a lot of color range there.
Now, how dark is our dark mild?
I don't know, how dark is it?
How dark is your mild?
How goose is your goose?
Yeah, exactly. Now, so take a look at this. 12 obviously sits at a very, very novel point.
But what does this mean for goblins?
Exactly.
What does it mean for goblins?
Yeah. I'm saying, what are we talking about when we talk about goblins?
Yeah.
Is this just muck? Is it because their water source is not the best? And making 3% beer is the only way to make it potable at all? Imagine the strange places. Imagine their version of a well that's already deep. Yes, brackish. Exactly right. And I think that when we're talking about this, we're literally talking about material. We're talking about particulate. They brew it in an old stump. Exactly. Yeah. Or upside down mushroom cap. Yeah. It might have a little bit of fish, not a lot. Exactly. Did you ever end up digging into Baldur's Gate?
No.
There is the craziest scene with these Kuo-toa that I swear to God feels like it's from somebody's table campaign. It is completely insane. And everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about as soon as I mention it too. Oh yeah, Agony Ruins, they love it. They like that. They like the minerality that their brackish whole water offers. All right, 25 is the color. 25 is the color of your energy.
Wow.
Now here is an interesting choice. Okay, Ibu, International Bittering Units.
Tom, you can switch that. So Ibu is going to be between 10 and 25.
Okay. So 10, way
Or if you
down
want to
south.
go more, you can.
Yeah, if we want to do something weird with these little guys. Yeah, let's not go too crazy, but let's say 10, 20, 30. So, I mean, my suspicion has to be that they are putting all manner of weird stuff in here, things that they have picked out, leftovers, but we also have to contend with the idea that creepy crawlies and strange things are crawling directly in to the wort. There's all kinds. I'm saying that, like, we have this darkness. Let's talk about this bitterness. My guess, honestly, if you really wanted to engage with me in a dialogue on this, I would say centipedes. I think centipedes are crawling in. Mm-hmm. I think they're crawling in. Mm-hmm. And now they're just part of it.
Okay.
And you might have to pick a centipede out.
Oof.
You might have to pick a centipede out, unless it's your birthday, and then you have to eat you have to drink and eat the centipede.
Okay. Sure.
No, Timothy, you're exactly right. Oh no, we're done here. We're gonna go with this 3% beer for a 30 IBU.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first question is, what base malts are we going to use? And it's going to be a combination, possibly. Mm-hmm. So first one is just pale malt.
Yeah, easy to get.
Pure, clean, balanced, crisp.
Mm-hmm. It's the Mario.
And then the next is going to be pale malt with Vienna malt. Vienna's going to give us a little bit more of a sweet taste.
Is Vienna bready?
No, because the next one is going to be amber.
Oh,
Pale and amber, which is going to be biscuity and toasty.
all right. These are all cool choices.
Vienna malt is honey and
Honey.
malty.
Yeah,
sweet
it's just sweet,
Yep.
but it's sweet in a rich way as opposed to the pale malt. Yeah, Jux, I've been starting to really fantasize about fucking around with sodas. We were discussing this over the weekend. This was just about gonna be my
Your soda era.
well, during the pandemic, I was like, this is the time, and I fucked around with it a little bit. I've carbonated like teas and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's not
It
bad.
makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense.
But it'll be if we were fucking around with custom syrups, it would be even easier.
Yeah.
Because as I had an opportunity to discover, you can carbonate anything you want in a soda stream as long as you don't mind wearing 20 to 30% of it when you remove it from the gas engine.
What the hell are you doing with that soda stream?
Well, no, it's just if you carbonate anything aside from regular water, a bunch of it shoots back out.
I don't think that's the case.
Isn't it right?
No. I've used the soda stream a bunch.
I feel like there'd be a bigger. They would have figured this one out.
Listen. I would love for this to be the case, but even with their own products, they're not like, hey, use our soda syrup, put the syrup in, then carbonate. The rules are, and I love rules. The rules are to carbonate, then add syrup, and then cap, gently tip and mix.
Okay.
But if you come in there with juice or with sweet tea or something like that, and it tries to carbonate that water, it's no worky. I'm sure S.A. Wells will know what it is, because it's definitely the case. No, we had this exact conversation.
Yeah. Ooh, pale and amber is kind of taking the lead here.
Yep, it's running away with it.
Oh.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Okay.
Pale and amber.
Pale. Amber malt. What were we looking for? It was about 3%.
Yeah, 3%. For the ABV? Yep.
Yep.
3%.
Okay, so now we just get to kind of play around with what the hell we want to put in here.
Yeah. Now we lean into the goblin
So first
vibes.
would be crystal, which is going to give us a lot of caramel and head retention.
And it can give color, but
It does give color.
ho ho. All right.
We could use roasted barley, which is going to give us a burnt, grainy, coffee-like flavor. Sounds goblin-y to me.
Yeah. Yeah, something burned
Yeah,
that is in there.
just fucked it all up.
Yeah.
Or we could do special roast, which is more toasty and biscuity flavors. You decide.
And some color. You make the call.
You make the call.
And what was that, the middle malt that you suggested?
Roasted barley?
Roasted barley, which I like.
Great. That's fantastic. I'm happy for you.
When you go to a Korean restaurant,
Yep.
sometimes they have the roasted barley tea,
Oh, yeah, sure. That's true.
and that works.
So glad I introduced you to Korean barbecue.
Well, we had Stone back in the day. We
That's
had
not
that
the
place.
same.
We had that place dialed in.
It's not the same.
The place that you hooked me up to for real. I mean, facts for sure. Because there's no grill.
Yeah.
But the real gift is that old lady up on 99.
Oh yeah. She loves me.
She do. She wants to make sure you're getting enough to eat.
Yeah.
She doesn't want you bringing food home.
No.
That's not what this is about.
That happens a lot. Like in college.
Really?
Yeah.
People like older women just want to make sure that you're being taken care of.
Old women, specifically either Korean or Japanese, love me.
Really?
Like in college, we used to go to this sushi place, and it was a older Japanese man that was the sushi chef, and his wife ran the front of the house.
Hell yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, you're growing. Have another salad. Oh, here's some more tuna." I'm like, fuck?
They just want to take care of you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not arguing it.
No.
It's very nice and sweet.
I love it. All right. No, I honestly think they've made a great choice here. They want the roasted barley.
Sure. Now we could say no here, or we could put flaked oats in
Oh,
and give it a more creamy mouthfeel.
yeah.
What was our SRM?
The SRM that they identified was 25. Yeah, so something a little. So the flaked oats. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, from a brewing perspective, there's not much of a flavor unless you're using like a malted oat, but it really is just about a texture, which is just a little. I described it as soapy, but that's that isn't going to make the same type of sense. It's not exactly syrupy either. It's just hearty. It isn't like clean. It's just like chewy. It's good.
I get that. I totally get that.
Oh my
very
gosh.
cool.
Yeah. And so I was down. The one time I have ever seen this was I had like a half an hour to kill before I had to like record something at the studio downtown. Mm-hmm. They had wanted us to come in and record characters for the Minecraft adventure game.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen, obviously. I've told that story. But she took such good care of me. Like I was the only person in the restaurant. And the banchan never stopped. Like it was just a constant pressure
That's great.
of both bon and chan.
Yeah, Bondi Chandes.
It was at the intersection of bon and chan.
Oh.
It's getting a little rough in there. It's getting a little rough.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Oh shit! You went fucking. Oh damn! All right. Well, we're here now. I just meant either nothing or flaked oats. Oh. But here we are. Let's fucking go for it.
Yeah. Let's
get crazy.
I mean, they're still arguing. I mean, we shall see. We shall see where it goes. But yeah, like a toasty, nutty coffee, 3%. Just knock them back. It totally works. That's goblin beer for sure. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm surprised that Josh hurt his hip, but I'm surprised that he's not logged in from home. Logged in from home.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's logged in on another ghost name that we don't know.
It could be Xenophore.
Yeah.
Xenophore is actually
Josh
Price confirmed.
Yeah. Yeah, if you spell Xenophore backwards, it's Josh Price.
I mean, it is. Yeah. If you really think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, Dyer. I've continued to think about their version of a well, and I think they just ferment the well. I think that's their process. Is that the water comes up to a certain. It's just it's a typical groundwater type thing. It comes up to a certain.
Monks.
It comes up to a certain level.
Yeah.
And this is their water supply. They don't have another water supply, and they ferment 100% of their water supply. Exactly, Dyer. That's it. That's the theme. No, they want the special roast.
All right.
And I apologize.
All right.
I don't know if we truncated a little bit.
Roast in here.
A lot of roast character, but I mean, if I think this accounts for the dirt. There's a really, really cool book called The Drawing of the Dark. If you want an interesting combination of medieval fantasy and like technical brewing, Drawing of the Dark is very, very good if you haven't read it. Yeah, I mean, Jux, we have to consider that there isn't going to be a separate word for these goblins between beer and water.
Water.
Yeah. Yeah, Demetrius looks, and it's going to happen.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this book.
No. What's going to happen is I'm just going to have a copy of it because we're trying to figure out something fun to do for my 50th next year. I'm just going to bring a copy and give it to you. One of our fantasies is
And then I'm
to
go
to Narrow, but you
put it on the
fucking better
fucking
not.
shelf.
If I look over there
And you're not reading.
and I haven't seen a
I'm gonna fucking throw you in that 4 feet of water and see what happens.
a lovingly bent page. No, you get thrown in this channel, you're just going to stand up
Yeah.
and leave.
Yeah. You're like, fine, go to the pub.
Yeah. Drink. Yeah, see, essay, this is what I'm talking about. All right, here, so we got a couple of good things in there. Now, do you want me to do the flaked oats or no?
No.
Okay.
No, that's out.
We're good?
You've lost your privilege.
I've lost oat privileges?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So grain bill probably dialed in? What are you thinking?
Yeah, what flavors of hops are we looking for?
Yes. No, I think that's good. So let's start thinking about, earthy is the most obvious. If what we're really talking about is a thing
like
where
tobacco earth.
brackish muck is essentially
Ooh, we're going with Fuggles.
processed. Oh, see, Fuggles sounds goblin.
Yeah.
What's the stank on Fuggles? Earthy, spicy?
Yeah, I mean earth. It's mild, grassy.
Well, it's a dark mild. Oh, it's got some of the grass character?
Yep.
Deal. All right.
All right.
Fuggles, big goblin energy
Good
on that
big
one.
goblin energy.
BGE.
Columbia might be one. Let's check out Columbia's profile.
Listen, has everyone heard, I don't know to what extent you are constantly on TikTok. No. Has anyone heard this elderly British woman?
That narrowed it down.
Well, it's very specific.
You're gonna have to.
I think she's with the Northern Boys, and she has begun to rap.
Oh, Jesus.
And she says it's a big minge energy. Wow. And then she says, ra-da-da-da-da. It's a 9mm melody. And I'm like, all right, okay. All right, Grandma. You got something kind of good going on.
What is it with octogenarians in Britain becoming rap stars?
Dude, I don't know. Dude, I'm telling you, there's a panoply of associated acts. And she's like bitching about your mom. She's like, your mom's on benefits. Your dad's gone mad off the cannabis. I'm telling you, it's very good. It's very, very good. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, the next one is going to be Columbus, which is going to be earthy, black peppery, and citrus.
Ooh, now that's nice. Earthy, we love this. The black pepper, that feels like the right taste.
Yeah.
And then a little citrus, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but also it's weird. For this, oh no, I started doing really small glasses. I just put it down here.
And you know what? Just for the hell of it, we're going to go with mosaic.
Yep.
Like the goblins found weird shit, like a treasure trove of weird food and shit.
Well, think about it, like all these fucking wizards, they're just going to take anything that was in that wizard's bag and put it in the well.
Yeah, and this is like pineapple, mango, and passion fruit. So you want to get fucking weird with it.
Oh. There we go, yeah. Anything that is in that material components pouch, it's just getting shook out and emptied into the shit. Oh, Frosty, yeah, absolutely. I love Northern Boys. Of course, Pete and Baz is like the
the gold standard.
Well,
of
I mean,
octogenarian rap.
a lot of it sort of came up after them. Like they have I mean, obviously they have ghostwriters. I mean, but I'm just saying the performance is nuts. Like the skill just in executing it is really nice. It good. No, see, no, Mosaic, again, it's about the vibe, right? That's what's fun about the show, is that there's a narrative aspect, right? Oh yeah, Northern Boys are way weirder. Pete and Baz are pretty traditional sort of like gangster rap, but by elderly people. Northern Boys are fucking weird. Borderline gross.
It's kind of going to be funny if we get a narrowboat through Scotland and like Talp meets us on the edge of the water somewhere, or Pyro is just hanging out and drops us off some food.
But it's like we also should be seeing shows.
What kind of shows?
Like music shows.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's what a pub is for.
This is what I mean. Yeah. I'm saying when I was there with the fam last time, that was not part of it. If you got 2 kids, and then like day 2, your wife like her leg gets disassociated from her hip, and she spends. But this is the craziest thing. So it's like, let's say you do get hurt, right? It's fine because you're traveling in your hotel. So it's like, it didn't even stop us. It didn't stop us for a day. She just in a bed reading books, but it's in a boat in Scotland. It's pretty good. Oh, absolutely, Rex. Yeah, and Talp's good people. Listen, they could not, I mean, ultimately we're doing the dark mild. I think they couldn't fight the mild flavor characteristic, but earthy and grassy junior high.
Don't throw that thing away yet, jackass.
Oh, I can click a button right here.
Yeah.
It comes right back.
Fuggles. So now, do we want to add late edition Fuggles for aroma and flavor?
Oh.
Or no, do we just keep it like it is? Or do we add that mango late edition for flavor? And
that could. See, and I like that too, because it isn't about the flavor. It's just sort of like what they threw in later, right?
What was our IBU?
IBU is they gave it 30.
30.
So there's room in there. All right. So we'll get rid of the Columbus. We got Fuggles or Mosaic or no. Et voilà. C'est bon. Yeah, see l'Estranger. Mango style. It puts the fug in Fugga-Bugga. Listen, we have invented not only a goblin beverage, but a full goblin lifestyle line. You should add earth for aroma and flavor. Late edition mango. That sounds like an album name.
Late edition mango.
Cinema Brewski is very good. It's so nice to have one emerge from the tank with big flavor.
Big flavor, no carbonation.
Mango late edition. Hey, Dom. Hey, I had a lot of fun listening to the track you sent me. That was some wild shit, man. Super crazy. Like a weirdo mix of city jazz and like video game soundtracks. No, Laura, it's Fuggle in D minor. This is so crazy. So, hold on. Chat, is this real? You were saying that you're not interested in the mango. You're saying that you want more Fuggles?
More Fuggles.
You're saying you want more Fuggles at the end, and you don't want a powerful burst of fruit from material spell components?
Why are you trying to tip the scale so damn bad?
I just think it'll taste.
Rendering.
I just think it'll taste good.
Yep, exactly.
I just think.
Someone.
We don't want it to taste good. I guess that's true. No, that's the theme. That's the theme. All right, CM. Yeah, it's time. We're getting get fugged. Get fugged, bro. All right, yeah, Fuggles on board. Logging into fuggles.com.
Okay.
Okay, looking good.
So we're going to first go with the British ale yeast.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be fruit, tarty, dry, and crisp, but very well balanced.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that. That makes sense to me. Having had British ales, that tracks. So is that the only one?
Nope.
Is there more than one yeast?
Yes.
Really? Ooh.
We're going to go with London Ale 3. It's light and fruity, balanced with a hint of sweetness.
Interesting.
And those are your two choices.
I love it. Yeah, I gotta say, leaning into the theme, where now it's just something they do to ferment their entire. Well, they never drink water. Water, in fact, may be synonymous linguistically with whatever the fuck they're ladling out of this hole. It seems like authentic goblin shit, is all I'm saying. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. You know, Laura. You've seen it. You've seen it all. Goblin. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, now. That's a broad brush. Yeah. No, and honestly, I think that's appreciated. Yeah, exactly. Water is there to be made into beer. That is the purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, no, Laura, you may have to. Yeah, I was gonna say, you might need to seek out Twit longer.
Whoa.
Because I know that
It's a family show.
I know there's going to be a lot to say. Obviously, Twit longer is the key. Yeah, video with tears. Well, video with the tears effect.
The Tears for Fears effect.
Yeah. London Ale 3.
Okay. How about that?
An absolute winner. Oh my gosh. All right, now. Chat, Cheesy E. Give me that. It's mine.
All right. I mean, damn.
I figured I should probably just. It's already out.
I'm not arguing.
Yeah. Big twits.
Big Twit energy.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. No. It's a 9mm melody. Now water. Obviously, water's in the mix.
Damn it.
Oh, water is definitely in the mix.
Beat me to it.
Oh, listen. It's all in there. Brewjog.
Fucking beer. That's a pretty fun essay. Damn, last.
Goblin piss. Yeah, leveraging some quality Chris Straub content. Full-time gob.
Full-time goblin.
On the gob training. Tanks is freaking great. Where's Tank's color?
Tanks is freaking great. Dishwater.
Did it go away?
What?
Well, they're saying that Tanks is freaking great, but I'm trying to find them in the list. Splugfroth. Oh my. You nerd.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
Here, I'm going to edit a little bit.
Fourth, the rebrew.
Yeah. Splugfroth, I think we're going to put in. Werder. Yeah, Goblinome, 100%.
Yeah. We've already got health potion, Tom.
God damn it.
Muck in a cup.
elf
Pumps
pudding.
in a bump. Yeah. It's, Mulligan.
Well, Warder. Ooh. Essay. Come now, sir.
Whew.
There's a lot going on in that one. All right. No, it has to be. Yeah,
All
I mean,
caps.
it makes sense. I like to think that, I mean, to the extent that goblins have like a written form of their language, I don't understand why they would ever have lowercase. You know, that doesn't feel very goblin to me.
Look what I got
What is it?
from our friend Laura Strange. It is a measuring instrument from Japan,
So premium.
and I'm going to kill you all with it today in BattleTech.
I love it. Yeah,
In
this is-
millimeters. It's going to be great. But it's also the Penco measuring device, so it's in English. And made in Taiwan, apparently by High Tide Co.
Loving it. Gronk, or so drunk.
Ciao.
And yeah, well, Times New Opponent says elf pudding is a canonical goblin food they never defined. We can say that it's something like Flayra, which, you know, in Watership Down just means like the king's food,
Watership down!
right? And so yeah, elf pudding is just good shit. I think that's actually how it works. All right.
I think we've had bug juice before.
Yeah, bringing that stump back. All right, now try
Bringing
these.
Stumpy back?
Yeah. Yeah, my games. Whenever I run D&D, there's always different types of mafias. I've had a leprechaun mafia, which was good times. A goblin mafia, and I think most prominently in the C team, the squirrel mafia, where there's like an exchange rate between different types of nuts. I haven't seen a unicorn mafia, but I love that. What you've already, Stringer, please, you're already trying to move units? The plural is mafiae? I love those squirrels, essay. It was so fun. I had caught some kind of a thread last night when I was fucking around of people who had like just found out about the C team for some reason, even though it's a million years ancient. It's a really weird show. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. I can't even imagine what would happen if you just came to that out of nowhere and you didn't have any context for it. Yeah. Yeah, when I first met Eric, that was the handle. The collection agency is a very strange turn.
Yeah, I think we were drunk. Oh, no, we were drunk for the most of the show, yeah.
Well, we did all our writing was on a specific tour. No B team knowledge is required. In fact, to say more would be spoilers. Mm-hmm. But no, the collection agency has amazing characters. Prism. Oh my gosh, they're all amazing. Yeah, Agony Ruins, the Wandering Crypt. That is, and that, materializes at different points over the whole series, but it's a huge focus in the first one because, I mean, it's amazing in an evil way, but I essentially ran a game for a year that was just my own character's backstory, which is like the most junior high shit. It's the most junior high shit imaginable, except I did it as an adult. Oh, here, Demetrius, what do you mean? Tell me more. Now, I'm gonna do a...
Like, does he have a...
a sub vote because we got a little bit of time.
And
Just gonna put it up, truncate it, take the big votes, throw them back in, see what you think. Oh yes, Rosie's shadow. Ah, yes. Yeah, the last Stone's Day, like essentially where they had to run and they had to operate a restaurant. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, but you give everybody jobs. I mean, but that's also built into the campaign, basically. Like, this is why we came up with the corporate roles in addition to the classes. Everybody gets a little bit extra. Everybody gets a little bit more that they can do with their character. And it's not all defined by the rule book. The obsession with, like, the specific rules, that's not very D&D to me. Like, that is like the baseline that everybody can agree on, and then you're supposed to go crazy. Oh yes, I know, essay. I'm pretty sure I read this. Oh yeah. We had, I mean, what, Cthulhu Straub, like, changed gender in the middle of an episode? They got reformed. Oh, that's crazy. Now, Splugfroth, I am shocked. Shocked.
whoa.
That Splugfroth came out on top. But I like it. One, for the ancient callback, right? But two, because I feel like that could be it. And so for those of you who wanted well water, drunk, or water, my guess is that Splugfroth means something like those things together. This is my guess. Yeah, exactly. I think that the phonetic aspect is what people were drawn in. Oh, yeah, that's one of my favorite books, CM. For sure. I've read it, I think, 4 times. All right. Yeah, the beer is named after whichever goblin is currently the boss. Perfect. Well, listen. I mean, I feel like that worked out quite well. I feel like we all had an opportunity to deliver something unique, something special, very Stone Soup. We came up with a pretty wild cultural concept where they just ferment their entire well. It feels correct. Oh, hey, Tank, I'm so glad. Have you enjoyed the journey of initiation so far? It was a lot of fun to write. Both versions. I would love to know. Yeah, hey, see, Antodice, you're still here. What a pleasure. Well, thanks for rowing through, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we do this every Tuesday. You're welcome to join us. And if you're looking for something else weird, Antodice, yes, Tank, it's supposed to. That's actually the subtext of the whole game. But Antodice, if you're looking for something to do at 2:30, aha, see, Dyer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We also operate here in this very studio, the Cavern of Delights I referred to before. We run a show called Black Remnant, which is a combination of wargaming and role-playing that takes place in Battletech's Inner Sphere. It is about a young mercenary company just starting out. Obviously, we're a little bit into our story now. We've moved into our arena mech battle arc for some Shujo delights. But yeah, come 2:30, we're going to be doing that show right here, same channel. Good times, great tastes.
Great oldies.
Dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac tonight. Right now. Oh, yes, that's true. That's true, Demetrius. Thank you. That's good info. Now, so yeah, I'm going to seize the machinery of the universe, but you should know that in an hour's time, come right back to this same channel. We're going to go hog-ass wild. Me, Eric, Kiko, telling you a crazy story that has robots in it, but it's really like a family space opera drama thing. You should definitely come back and check it out. Until next time, Jeff.